Okay, Tosca, you wrote many books about clean eating.
13.
13 already. Is this the most important book?
No, I think Just the Rules is a way for the brand to strengthen itself, because you need something for everyone. When you have an audience that's reading your stuff, you need to have a product for everyone, right? So I feel that, for example, the Eat Clean Diet Recharged is more like a Bible. You know, it's your reference. You're going to go to it and pick out the chapter on training or hydration or whatever. And Just the Rules is, I think it's a beautiful tool to keep you online or in line when you're on the road and you have your book in your bag and you can reference it as needed. That's what I was getting from a lot of my readers. That's the beauty of social media. They tell you what they need and we just give it to them.
Okay. You wrote also some books for families.
Yes. Family
because I think that's very important, because nowadays you have a lot of fat children already, due to the food, and children with ADHD.
ADHS,
yeah,
ADD.
Yeah. So are you continuing with that part?
My goal is to change the way North Americans and hopefully Europeans eat, one mouthful at a time, and I'm going to write as many books as it's going to take.
Right.
So my feeling is, if we get the message to children that they will learn to take care of themselves at some level, because parents don't always have the knowledge of how to eat. We can't blame parents so much because we live in an obesogenic society. We've gotten way off track about how to eat correctly. We don't know what food is anymore. So these books are the go-to, and if one of my books can empower one child or one family to take their health back, then I'm just going to keep going.
Yeah.
It's that Dutch stubbornness.
That's good, yeah, because you have a Dutch background.
I do.
Yeah, tell me something about
Oké,
it.
in heel slecht Nederlands.
Yeah?
Mijn moeder is van Delft en mijn vader van Rijswijk. Maar ik was hier in Canada geboren. So.
Do you dare to say how many years ago?
Oh gosh, yeah. Ik word 53 volgend jaar. Ja, in mei.
Oh,
Ja.
It's incredible, eh? That leads me automatically to the story of your life.
Oh.
Yeah, because I like that. You're so driven, but tell me where you came from around your 40th birthday.
40th birthday. Around about age 39, 40, so that's almost 12 years ago, I was overweight, unhappy. At my heaviest, I weighed 204 pounds.
It's about
I was
over 100 kilos, eh?
Yes, thank you. Dutch translation. And I was living, worse than that, I was depressed and sick. So I was pre-diabetic, which is the stage you are before you get diabetes. My father had died of heart disease, and I was beginning to get heart palpitations. I couldn't even climb up 12 steps. I couldn't make it up the stairs. So I knew I was in trouble. And at the same time, I was cleaning my personal house. The first model husband had to go, and I wasn't looking for another one, but I was looking for a way to find purpose in my life. And I remember saying to myself, well, it can't get any worse, and it certainly has to get better, and I need to set an example for my daughters. I have 3 daughters. And I thought that if I set an example by being the best I could be, surely they would follow and respect that. And it just sort of all fell into place. The dream for good food, being lean, taking care of myself, began to grow into what we've created now, which is the Eat Clean Diet.
Yeah. And you also get a much, except that you inspire millions of people, you seem to be very happy. Very happy lifestyle.
No more depression. And I found the new model husband.
Also that. Yeah. So eating clean and of course working out, because you're a sister in iron.
I am.
As
I
I
love
am.
that. Yes.
That is very important. You don't need depression.
Well, this is interesting. Yeah. When I began to make the change in my life, I went to my doctor. I remember clearly, and she said, "Oh, let me write you a prescription for Xanax or Prozac or something." And I said, "No. I found what I need to take care of my brain." And she said, "Oh my gosh, what is it?" I said, I go to the gym and I train. And when I'm mad, I take it out on the weights. And when I feel good, I take it out on the weights. And it's just fabulous because the experience you get there is very predictable. Yeah. It's healing, it's wholesome. And every time I lifted a weight, I began to rebuild all the brokenness inside of me. And that's much better than just getting mad at the world, right? So I was finding my purpose in a very safe and constructive way.
This is very inspiring, and everyone can do it, actually. It's just a matter of willing and putting the button on.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you do it. You are responsible for your own health and your own luck.
That's right.
Yeah, your own happiness. Yeah. So, last question.
Yes.
You travel a lot. How do you go up with your training, and you still have time and your eating?
Well,
difficult,
this is where the real discipline kicks in. I am on the road quite a bit, usually about 250 days of the year. So I always pick a hotel where I know I can find a gym, or I'm close to a gym. Yeah. And I make training a priority just as much as I make my work a priority. I'm never too tired because I know that the payback is rich. It keeps me sharp. It keeps me mentally clear. If I miss a few days, I get very crabby.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. So you know, when it's almost, I think, if you are addicted to something, but this is a good addiction, that you begin to crave going to the gym just so you can release that negative energy and begin to replace it with positive energy. And if people would begin to see training as such a healthy way of taking care of yourself, I think it would be less of a job and more of a desire and a pleasure. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. That is a very nice ending message to all our viewers in Holland. En nou ja, ik ga nog even door in het Nederlands, maar dit was natuurlijk een fantastisch interview met een aantal hele goede adviezen. Je ziet ook bij Tosca, it comes from the heart. It's very important. She is so driven and so passionate. And therefore I admire you.
Oh, and you. What a job you do.
Yeah, I do the same. Thank you, Tosca, and I hope we will see you in Holland.
I hope
for
so
a seminar. Yes. And that what
let's
about your books? Let's do it. Your books will they also be translated in Dutch, you think?
Let's find a translator.
Yes. Okay. we will help you, and also to make a seminar over there.
I think that'd be fun. Yes, it'd be really good. Let's do it.
Yes, let's do it. Okay. Thank you very much.